If it's Wednesday, it's Hump Day Hangover. Greetings everyone, I'm Bart, the Success Educator. And today's topic is discover a creative outlet. So, grab yourself a cup of coffee, or how about joining me with a cocktail, and let's get started. This is Hump Day Hangover. If you will, check this out. Enhance your learning through rewarding yourself with a creative outlet. When you do that, it brings into balance all aspects of who you are and who you can become. If you think you lack artistic talent and abilities, actuality, a creative outlet becomes very beneficial. So indulge yourself in self-expression and your talents begin to build and multiply. Today's lesson, as with all, come from my best-selling book, My Moment to Succeed. Go out to my website, successeducator.com. You'll find a link there out to Amazon where you can order the book. Also available in a number of independent bookstores. Let's get back to our topic of discovering a creative outlet. Obviously, I'm a creative person, and I really embrace creativity. Earlier, you learned the benefits of a holistic approach to your health. Consider this. Consider a creative outlet as a holistic powerhouse when dealing with stress, anxiety, feeling overwhelmed, or feeling cornered or boxed in. Now, your first reaction may be to write off creativity. You may say, I don't have a creative bone in my body. You may see yourself as creatively challenged, but everyone has creative juices. Maybe you're kind of like me, you're so creative you become random and sometimes feel like you can't cope. Well, if that was true, you would not be at this point in your transformation. So here's a thought and an idea. For the past 19-20 weeks, you've been journaling. Your journal is proof that you have creativity and you're not totally random. Reflective thoughts empower your creative side. So here's an idea for you. Write in your journal from a storytelling point of view. Tell someone about your day. Describe your day as if you're teaching a young child. Another idea, cooking. Cooking is a great creative outlet. Now, you may be a great cook or consider yourself a master chef, and if you are, congratulations, you have creativity. But if you think you can't cook at all, then try this. Start by scrambling a few eggs, and as you scramble those eggs, add in different meats and veggies and cheeses. Even if what you create is nasty, at least you're creating. And odds are, you're going to create something you remember, and you're going to try again. Okay, so cooking's not your thing. Well, how about grabbing a beer, or grabbing a glass of wine, and having a night out with friends and a chat? Talking and sharing funny anecdotes stimulates the motor area of the brain, which produces a physical reaction. And that reaction is known as laughter. And when that happens, creativity is released and euphoria ensures. Look to children. You know, children inspire our creativity, and they're inspired by creativity. Join them in their play. A child has almost no apprehension to creativity. They thrive for it, and they often welcome adult play as part of their play. Now, if you're a person who requires more structure, then look to your local communities, schools, libraries, neighborhood centers. There's a number of classes you can enroll in. Cooking classes, photography, dance, woodworking, painting, ceramics, sewing. The list is limitless. There's also a number of wine and paint studios that have opened. Look toward those. So embrace and empower your creative side. And when you do, here's some benefits you're going to start to notice. First, you're going to be a better problem solver. Creativity builds on discovery. Discovery is learning new approaches and solving problems. Second, you're going to open yourself up to connect with other people doing the same thing or sharing the same passions and experiences. When this happens, the law of attraction now kicks into full motion and becomes supercharged. Creativity is also the path to authenticity. The more you create, the more your desires become your deserves, and the more in an alignment you are when nurturing all aspects of your life. Now, it may seem like initially this is an overwhelming task, but eventually and soon it becomes a habit. There is no right or wrong to creativity. Another beauty about creativity. You are reinforcing your freedom to be who you are. The only mistake you can make when it comes to creativity is to think you don't have any. Now, education artist Sylvia Duckworth created an infographic for classrooms as to the 12 benefits of creativity. And a gentleman by the name of Ken Robinson summarized these benefits at the bottom of the illustration. He wrote, "Creativity is as important in education as literacy, and we should treat it with the same status." You can make the same application for lifelong learning. Lifelong learning with creativity is as important as literacy. Now, what are those 12 benefits to creativities? First of all, it is multidisciplinary, but so is life. Think about all the various things you deal with in your life. Your life is multidisciplinary. Next, it allows you to express yourself. And isn't that what being a person of influence and being your own person is all about? It promotes thinking outside the box and problem solving. It reduces stress and anxiety. Just remember, the word stressed is desserts spelled backwards. Pretty creative, eh? It also allows you to enter your happy zone and have fun. It gives you a sense of purpose. It leads to feelings of accomplishment and pride. It can link you to others with the same passion. It improves your ability to focus. It promotes risk-taking and promotes iteration. It is a prerequisite for innovation, and it encourages us to be lifelong learners. Think about the great inventors. Think about people like Steve Jobs, like a Mark Zuckerberg, like a Bill Gates. Do you think creativity was involved in what they were doing? Absolutely. Without it, we probably wouldn't have these things right here. Now, if it cannot be solved with a practical approach, creativity becomes the solution. Creative thinking has you look at things from a different angle. It opens your mind to questioning established thinking and traditional ways of doing things. Creativity turns a challenge into an opportunity. So for this week's journaling, here's what I'd like you to do. First of all, take a box of cereal out of your pantry. If you don't have a box of cereal, go to the dollar store and buy one. I want you to list 5 things that you can use the box and its contents for. And then think outside the box on what you can do with the contents in the box as far as an art project is concerned, or what you can do with the contents of the box to create a gourmet dish. Now, in elementary, middle, and high school, think back to what creative activities you enjoyed most. And when was the last time you participated in that activity? What do you see as your greatest creative strength? And if you could excel in any creative venture, what would it be? And what steps can you take to make that venture a reality? And finally, what opportunities are available in your community to enhance your creative juices? And don't forget that gratitude list. I want you to list 3 to 5 things of which you're grateful for. Hopefully, one of the 3 to 5 things will be a new commitment or a new discovery to creativity. Our Bartism for this week? Perfect. Creativity is the child that lives inside adults. Release that inner child and you release creativity. So thank you for spending a few moments with me. Hit that subscribe button below. Click on that bell next to it to ensure you get notifications. Go out to my website, successeducator.com. Above the top up there are the links to my social media. Follow me on social media. And of course, visit the Success Store. My t-shirt today talks about let love be the object, the subject of your life. And remember what comes to mind when someone mentions your name. That is your brand. So until next Wednesday, this has been Hump Day Hangover.